When you retire, it is possible to effectively buy your own pension plan. And the guarantees that you can lock in right now are actually pretty good. Let's look at how much guaranteed lifetime income you could buy for $1 million. Now, these numbers are entirely scalable, up or down. That is, if you said, I wonder how much I could buy with $500,000, well, just divide all of these numbers by 2. And there you go. $2 million, just multiply them by 2. It's that easy. Now, of course, there are a few variables at play here. I'll walk you through those and take you through a few scenarios so that hopefully you can get a pretty good idea of what you might be able to reasonably expect from a $1 million investment into a guaranteed income-focused fixed index annuity. Now, the first variable here is your age. We'll look at ages 60 and 65. Let's start at 60. Not every contract is available in every state. We'll set it for Florida to start, since that's where my last client here was. Now, if the particular contract that we end up seeing here is available in your state, then the specifics and the guaranteed amounts here are going to behave the same. There are a few different rider options by which we can filter. For this example, we'll just look for ones that guarantee the income will never reduce. Many people like to fuss in the comments, what about inflation? Yes, that is one of the many planning considerations as you're preparing for retirement. That is something we plan for and hedge against as best we can. An annuity is not the best vehicle for that. That being said, you could have these payouts start lower and then try to keep up with inflation. But I'd rather get the higher payments today and hedge for inflation in other ways, more effective ways. Most of our clients agree. Let's let the annuity company do what it's good at, generate a predictable pension for us. And then we'll use other vehicles to hedge against inflation. Next, we could choose to have the income paid out over just one person's life, or you could add a spouse as a joint annuitant, having the income paid out every month for as long as either one of you is alive. Let's add a spouse, and we'll always keep her at the same age as our main character up here. Adding a spouse will reduce the promised payout, obviously, because the company will most likely now be on the hook for longer. But this is the most common planning scenario that we see. Now, before we look at these specifics, I need to be clear. I'm not recommending or endorsing any of these products necessarily for you and your unique situation. For now, I just want you to see what's possible. We're just looking at the ones that come out on top. As we do our search, you're about to see green dollar amounts next to the company and the contract that it's offering. That is the guaranteed monthly income that you would receive for as long as either you or your spouse is still alive. And although that income guarantee is obviously the most important consideration when trying to build out a guaranteed lifetime income stream, it is certainly not the only consideration. When planning with clients, we'll usually take all the options that are within 5% or so of the top one here and compare all their auxiliary features to see which one would make the most sense for their unique situation. You see, some of these contracts offer a long-term care type benefit that might make sense for a client. It might be especially important to make sure we find one with one of those benefits. Some of those long-term care type benefits are better than others. And some companies are just more difficult to work with. So the list of secondary considerations goes on. But let's just look at the fun part for now. Let's see how much guaranteed lifetime income this $1 million could buy. So for a 60-year-old couple, if we start taking our income immediately, so we put the $1 million in and immediately next month we start receiving a paycheck, the best contractually guaranteed monthly income offer right now is $5,583. That's every month for as long as either of us is alive. If we live till we're 100, we'll still get that paycheck direct deposited into our bank account every single month. That means with this, you would be buying a guaranteed, not dynamic, not hopefully safe. This is a guaranteed for your lifetime, roughly 6.7% withdrawal rate. Not bad. And way less stressful than just pulling money out of your account as needed and hoping everything works out. And for more context, if you're both alive at 60, odds are that at least one of you will still be alive at 90. And at that point, this contract will have paid out more than $2 million. And more importantly to you, at that point at least, you still have the guarantee that the check is going to keep showing up for however long you do end up living. All right, you get the idea. Let's keep exploring. If you wait 5 years before turning on that income, so starting the income at age 65, the number one option there is guaranteeing you $8,816 per month. That's more than $105,000 per year, or 10.5% of your initial investment. Paid out every year for as long as either of you is alive. Pretty cool. Let's move on. Let's make me and my wife here 65 years old. If we start taking our income immediately, the top company here will guarantee us $6,198 per month for the rest of our lives. You'll notice this is a different company and contract than the scenario we ran previously. If you want to ensure you know the absolute best options available to you, it's important to work with someone who is truly independent for something like this. Okay. Now, if we defer 2 years, the guarantee is $7,193 per month. Note how close in this case these top two are. Definitely worth comparing them side by side, but that's not the point of this particular video, so let's keep going. What about 4 years? Good. Yet another company. And this one just so happens to be the only AAA rated company to grace this list. I talk about it in this video. It's the company C that I mentioned in there. So if this was your scenario and you definitely knew you wanted to defer for 4 years, this company is guaranteeing you $8,727 per month for as long as either you or your spouse is alive. But what if you plan to wait for 5 years before turning on your income? Well, it's a different option here at the top, guaranteeing $9,552 per month or more than $114,000 per year, every year, for as long as either one of you is alive. A guaranteed income like this, coupled with Social Security and any other guaranteed income streams you may have, is a game changer for retirement planning. The value of knowing that you have a guaranteed check coming every month for as long as you live, that alone is worth something. I'd say a lot. It's difficult to quantify though. Probably carries a different weight for different people. What do you think? How valuable is a stable lifetime income stream to you? If you'd like to see exactly what these numbers would look like for you, I'll include a link in the description where you can get a personalized quote. You can see this list that we've been looking at here, but for yourself. Also, if you'd like to meet with me, there's a separate link down there where you can get on my calendar so that we can go through some of this together. And if you're still unsure about annuities, I completely understand. I used to be there as well for a little more than a decade. You should check out this video where I explain in detail my reluctance and the years of research that ultimately helped me understand how and where they fit into a well-optimized retirement plan. I'll see you there. Take care.